the last time around here, welcome back to a new episode of Hearts of Iron 4. So let's go on with the campaign. Last time we were trying to invade Rhodes to take it back from the Italians. Let's see if this is gonna work. We're gonna see right now. We should, this way, be able to destroy even more Italian divisions. They got 8 divisions left, so I'm sure we're gonna take them out. And we're launching another invasion in Busan. I hope we're gonna make it. Now they got thousands of divisions here. Actually, I think it will not work. I'm not sure what are the British trying to do. So this is not gonna work. As you can see, the Japanese have brought up thousands of divisions in this area. The only chance that we're gonna have to take these guys out will be through the nuclear bomb. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. So we're, oh yes, there you go, here we are. So as you can see, we can have 0 chances of doing something. So we got here, entrenchment 4%, and they're also having the low supply. But we'll see, like I said, I don't think we're gonna make it. We got 14 divisions, full prepared, or fully prepared. What's going on here? So here we are, also didn't manage to take them out, but as you can see, I think we're gonna do a good job anyway. And the Italians are gonna lose a lot of divisions. Unfortunately, Turkey will fall very soon. We're gonna have to prepare for a defense mission in here in Egypt, for example. Because the Axis forces will move on 2 fronts through Iran, where we're gonna have to send some armies from here. Well, the problem is that the Chinese forces are also moving forward here. And part of Japan, so they're basically advancing. Although Japan is actually encircled, I don't understand how this is possible, but it's just happening. And the same situation here, oh my god. Oh, actually the British managed to invade, but they're gonna lose these 3 divisions now. All we need is the nuclear bomb. If we're gonna have the nuclear bomb, then the Japanese will be completely wiped out. We will of course take this island as well and build an airfield here. And take this island too, actually. And then try to come back here and force the Japanese to surrender as well. So here's gonna take a lot, but like I said, I don't think we're gonna make it. Here I just have the feeling that they're gonna attack it now. The British have provided a lot of divisions, and unfortunately it's not gonna bring anything, but it's gonna increase actually the attrition of our units, so this is a poor decision to bring troops here. It's not a good idea at all. Anyway, let's see. So are we gonna take this? Yeah, we're gonna take this. Finally. And then we're gonna take this as well. And like I said, this is gonna be a major opportunity for the Turks to defend against them. We don't have to forget that the Axis forces are on the brink of collapse because of manpower. Take a look at Germany. 1 million men, but they are maximum draft, maximum conscription. They have a lot of penalties because of that. So the situation is looking actually okay in Asia as well. Because if Qing Empire is gonna fall, we're gonna have to defend this area. Because I think I'm also fighting the Japanese, that's right. And this area as well to defend the British Raj. Of course, the Russians will be also on our side, because they're gonna fight the Germans if they're gonna take Turkey. So it's gonna be interesting what's gonna happen now. Let's just reduce the speed a little bit. Got guided missile and rocket interceptors. Guided missile is gonna be 2, and rocket interceptor is gonna be 2 as well. Rocket interceptor 2. Yeah, that's a good thing. I think we got a few of them, not too many, but just a few of them. What else do we got here? Nothing. Good, let's see what else can we research. Regarding industry, I would say almost nothing. Let's go on, however, with advanced tank communication. It's going to increase the strength. Is that gonna... Oh shit, we're actually here. Fucking bullshit. whatever. Let's go, where were we? Oh my god, we have so much stuff to research. Let's go here, healthcare improvements. And here we're done, there is nothing left. Same thing here. Alright, what about here? In the field of rockets, we can do this. And that's it. So we are about to take this. It's perfect. And here, we're just about to lose it. It's not gonna work, we're gonna have to find another strategy to invade somewhere else. And like I said, I think I'm gonna try to invade, first of all, this island here. Unfortunately, we have no troops in the area, but we could bring, for example, some guys from this area here. Got this guy here. Just send him somewhere else to research. Doesn't have to stay here. So let's just okay, you could go back, I guess, or you could just have control in this area. That's right. Although in Sea of Japan, we're gonna also need some. Yeah, but we got these allied forces. Here we got no allied forces. That's why we're gonna need to. That's right, and then we can also be able to do it in this area, so it shouldn't be that difficult. So the British and the Canadians have invaded here, but as you can see, it's just impossible to take out Japan like this. And here the same situation, is just not working. They have 17 divisions. I'm not sure how they managed to bring this. But they got even more and more divisions, even more manpower somehow. Although they are at maximum of research. They still got 200 divisions. We're not able to completely destroy them. It's very sad, but this is what's happening right now. Although I thought we're gonna actually encircle Japan. We're gonna actually be able to defeat them, but it's just not gonna work like that. It could also, I think they have taken a lot of troops and sent them back here on the mainland. Although here they are actually advancing very slowly, but they are advancing against these Japanese troops here too. Yeah, they're taking more and more territory in this area. I think soon China will surrender. Let's see how it's looking like. Yeah, they just about surrender off. They have lost 4 million men. Japanese also 4 million. They're almost 5 million men, but they are still surviving. They are still producing everything, reinforcing their units and all kind of stuff. This is unbelievable. What about here? Yeah, we're just about to wipe out the last remaining Italian division. And so, oh, the Turks are also attacking. Could it be possible that the Turks will take this? Then next attack will be here. Yeah, they're gonna be wiped out here as well. And the Allied forces are having a foothold in here. This is fantastic. Wait a minute, who's fighting here? Oh, the Turks are fighting here. Oh, these guys are actually encircled, man, because the Turks have counterattacked. That's fantastic. What about the Russians? They're not attacking anymore right now. They could also try to invade here and take Norway. This will be a massive blow for Germany. And actually we're gonna do it. Once we're gonna take these islands, of course we could open a new front line in Greece before Turkey will fall. If Turkey will fall, however. We could invade in Izmir, basically. Open up a new front here, but it's gonna be a little bit difficult. Fight up alongside Turkey. We got some allied troops that have arrived here with Brazilians and so on. But I think they got away wiped out by the Germans lately. So we took this. I think this is our territory. This must be our territory, but or no, actually controlled by Turkey is not our territory. Let us do this now. We're just gonna do the following. We're just gonna try to invade from Heraklion in here. 29 days. It's actually all of these divisions. This is very good. What about here? It's looking worse and worse. We got 60 divisions defending. And the Japanese, this is just not gonna work. I'm not sure where they come, instantly. But they just came. That's the problem. Which means it's just simply not gonna work. In another invasion, That's also not gonna work. I mean, if we're not gonna make it to take Busan, then we're not gonna be able to take anything else. There are no other ports here. There's Vladivostok, there is this one here. But open up a new tiny front here, if we're gonna be able to do so. Not sure about that. No, we should just try to take this, and then we'll try to launch an invasion from the north, and perhaps this would be a good idea to open up a new front there. One of 29 days. Of course, increase the speed a little bit. This didn't really help, of course. We're gonna try some another strategy. Because we're building very soon some nuclear bombs. Once we're gonna have all these reactors. We're gonna have definitely a lot of nuclear bombs. And should be easy. For example, in this situation, if you were supposed to launch a nuclear bomb here in Busan, then all these divisions would have been wiped out. That would be a massive blow for all the Japanese forces, including here in Kokura, for example, or in here, for example, or in Sapporo. We could also try to invade them. Yeah, these invasions are just not going very well, that's true. Just yet, and if without nuclear bombs, we're not gonna be able to do anything. So what do we got here now? Where are we? Right here? What the fuck were we? Stupid motherfucker. Well, perhaps here. Let's just research something in this field. Caribbean, whatever the fuck that is. Right, here we're gonna be able to research the infrastructure works for... My god, the research really is going very quickly, isn't it? Just one day to another. Right here, so that we're almost done. I would go with modern battle fleet or whatever it's called. Right here as well. Oh yeah, that's right. So there's nothing left here basically. Let's go with command tanks here. There was modern foreign advanced medium tank, whatever, we don't need this at all. Our American tanks are the best. This guy's ready to attack, but we're gonna have to wait like for a few more weeks or something. Yeah, it's not looking good at all. Let's just see how is the situation here. Yeah, we're gonna definitely have to take out the Italians here, that's for sure. Here the Turks have taken their territory back, which is of course okay, but they are being pushed back by the Axis forces as well, unfortunately. They are sending, I think, more units. And the Greeks are also defending here against, actually, the Turks. No, against the Axis forces that are being encircled right now. This is very interesting. What's going on here? Okay, what about here? If we're gonna launch an amphibious attack, how are we gonna make it? Because we're gonna take a look here, this will work. Let's just try it anyway. Oh, 50%, really? Man, I can't believe this. Let's just send in all these troops and launch the attack here. Maybe it's gonna work. We're not taking any attrition anymore, and the Brits are there. Patton is a very good general, gonna have amphibious penalty at 99%, but this guy's, for example, the Texas division is doing good, 72% attrition. Never know, maybe we're gonna do a good job here. So it didn't work here, didn't it? No, it was just a huge fiasco, but it doesn't matter. Right, let's just see. So once these guys will come back, we should invade here, build an airfield, and completely bombard Japan with all the units we got. So I think that was all right. Yeah, the troops are moving back. I'm just gonna wait a little bit. Then they're gonna go into position. All of them are coming here. I don't like this shit at all. Okay, so we're just gonna launch invasion in a party up in here, right? Yeah, right there. So 40 days. It's good, it's looking good. Yeah, let's see. Are we gonna take this Italian island? We should. We should also take this Italian island here as well, where I think they're sending perhaps more divisions, but it should be easy to take. Oh, so they were doing a good job. First of all, because we got a massive air support. Well, not that massive, but it's actually okay. Oh man, look at this. We can send up some airplanes. Let's see what can we send. Some light bombers. 261. Who's air support? What's the matter here? Air base insufficient supply. Ah, shit, I forgot about that. Yeah, I've got plenty of them. Unite people under one government. Yeah, I like this as well. Let's do it. It's gonna increase a lot and give us a lot of political power, so this is gonna be really good. And we can still do something else, such as motivational speeches. Let's coordinate naval invasion first and send the allies to invade Italy. Naval invasion against Italy. Because Italy is about to collapse, that's why. So if you have this chance, let's do it. Good, this is one. Now let's see another thing. Oh here, I need people. I would say let's motivate, I know. No, let's motivate the Air Force. So I'm gonna have miners. Motivate Air Force level 3 plus 15 S generation chance. Oh, this is very good. Yeah, now the Japanese of course are saying their troops back and forth here, and they can do that. But once gonna take this territory there, then gonna be forced. We're gonna open a lot of front lines because we're gonna have the upper hand in this. Unfortunately, the Chinese losing even more territory here. This is a very big problem. That's an incredible problem. So these guys would soon be able to invade. It's gonna increase the speed a little bit. Yeah, we got some air support here. What about here? Yeah, it's looking good as well, right? Yeah, it's looking good. And here is actually also looking very good. Oh my god, look at this. We had more special forces now. Okay, let's see. We could either put up some more LVT battalions or Marine brigades. I think this battalions will be better, but we can also create Ranger battalions, which is going to be even much better. So let's see. Division designer. We got plenty of that. Special forces. Do we have Rangers here? No, only airborne. So I'll support them. I see we don't have Rangers. Just don't have Rangers. Garrison, light infantry. Mobile battalions, motorized infantry. Main support. No, there's nothing. No, it's just nothing. We could go with this guy. So wait a minute, let's see. These are the LVT Battalion Amphibious. Not the LVTA, but the LVT. We're gonna create 4 of them. Train. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No location. Well, New Mexico, and only once. Oh, we're gonna need something, huh? LVT vehicles. Ah, shit. We don't have enough LVT vehicles, really. Minus 1,000. Yeah, these are the guys. Let's just assign a bit more factories and have even more. Because we really gonna need this alligator. Let's see, 40 days and lack insufficient the Sea of Japan, which is the one. Sea of Okhotsk. Ah, Sea of Japan here, we don't have any fleet or patrolling. Yeah, you know what, let's just send this guy here. Admiral Scott. Moving to Sea of Japan. It's perfect. I know that we're still creating a lot of ships now. We're patrolling everywhere. But Japan is moving forward here. So I'm gonna have to face them because I think that this war in Chinese will just be pulled back. It's very bad. However, Japanese aren't invading or something. They still got 200 and something divisions. Plenty of manpower yet. They're just not invading. Okay, let's attack there. Although it could be possible that the Turks have taken that. Ah, they took it. Ah, shit. Where the fuck are you moving, man? You go back. This is too late. They have taken it. Right, we could, of course, invade in Olympia, and from here, all over the place, over here actually, and open up a new tiny front line in this area against the Italians. By the time... Oh my goodness, we took it here! Wait a minute. Didn't even see this. Oh, that's fantastic, man. How many troops are there? Oh yeah, there you go. Oh, there are 16 divisions. Is that if you're gonna attack, that's what's gonna happen. Nothing is gonna be alright, so we're just gonna try to move forward to region Calabria. And I think extremely important is to indeed launch an invasion. I think I would say directing Athens. Let's see how it looks like. Yeah, they still got also this province there. So you can take Athens. But I think it's gonna be much better to launch it here. Because we could close them here, and here, and here. That would be a really good thing. Don't actually need to invade here, the Turks, and they did a great job. And I see that the Allied forces are also managing to capture some territory back from the Germans here. They are encircled there. Yeah, let's launch the attack from Heraklion in Olympia. You're gonna need 29 days. Here, you're gonna need another 23 days, and then have to assign more troops, of course. We can do this, not gonna be a problem. The Turks really did a fantastic job here. That is a very good thing. The Allied forces are not able to do anything now, and since the Turks will also advance forward, I think that now it's time to completely destroy them. Because we can also have a massive air support and to completely destroy the Axis forces. This is the time now. So we should just attack with everything we've got. Let's appoint this guy, although not yet. Not yet. Let's just wait a minute. Actually, right there. There you go. And we should just try to move forward here. See that we can advance actually. This is incredible. Italians seem to be very poor. I don't understand how. But we're just advancing here. And that's incredible. Actually, wait a minute. Are we assigned 10 divisions assigned? We're just gonna need more, of course. Here comes now the German tanks. Now this is gonna be a little bit difficult. So this Axis troops will be encircled here. They are already encircled by the Turks. So that seems that they're gonna move forward. That's incredible. But I don't think they're gonna make it too much. As the Allied forces should also arrive here and defend the forces. I hope they'll do this. You can also put up some new airplanes. Let's just do this. No matter what. Multi-role, whatever. Even the fighters are good. Let's put up the fighters, why not? They're not gonna make it, right? 85%. Lacking range. Too bad, okay. Now, I'm not sure how the situation is looking here, but actually it's not looking very bad at all. Actually, the Germans are also losing a lot of stuff here. And I think the same thing will happen to these guys, to the Italians. Now, the British have taken up all of their troops from England. This is not good because they could be invaded. Oh, look at the Allied troops, man. They are completely wiping out the Bulgarian divisions here. Actually, a lot of Bulgarian divisions, and the Turks are still able to defend there. This is very good, actually. Wait a minute. You stockpile? No. With a great relationship with the Turks now. Oh, they could actually advance this area, although Rommel is defending. But this Greek general is also very good. They're trying to attack here with the German division. They also put up some more airplanes, but this time a multi-role or a fighter. Or a bomber, I mean. Bomber would be better, I think. Heavy fighter. Heavy bomber, no. Jet fighter, no. Light bomber. In Turkey, to support our Turkish allies. That means, of course, less. Oh, we got a lot of divisions. Look at this. Very good. And we're just going to try to create even more amphibious troops right here, because we got plenty of. Actually, a lot of special forces. But the Allied troops didn't manage to take it here. 73%. Actually, we're gonna make it, man. We're gonna go on. Oh, this is fantastic. I cannot believe this. This is incredible. Actually, we're doing fine here. We're advancing in Italy. Imagine if Italy will perish, then Germany will really have massive trouble. But the Allied troops are attacking here again, and the British against the Germans, and Turks are losing a lot of troops there. It's got 71 divisions. They are barely able to survive. That is the truth. we're just about to launch another invasion right there, but it's gonna take some time. And it didn't work to invade Busan here. Just moved too late. Against Japanese, we're not doing too much trouble, unfortunately. We're just about to have our first nuclear bomb. First ever nuclear bomb. It's gonna perhaps be dropped on Japan. Okay, how we're doing here? Let's just decrease the speed a little bit and let's see if we can research some more stuff. Yeah, we can research this one here. Improved combined doctrine. Army strength 5%, max speed 5%. No, but I was going with this one. Whatever. Let's go with advanced destroyer tactics. We're gonna move on with long-term artillery or whatever that is. What the fuck is going on with this motherfucker? The stupid fucking game. Alright, I don't know what the fuck to research here. Just to see one of this. There's chemical industry, local supply. Yeah, I think chemical industry is gonna be much better. Chemical industry 3 or something. Logistical warfare. Alright, so I think we're done here. What else do we have? Basically here in this field we've got a lot of research and this field too. Let's go in this field for example. Ordnance supply, supply grace. Right here, of course, gonna also have to move on with logistic company, and that will be enough for now. Oh, we can activate the execution. Yeah, be my guest. We're just gonna have to wait. So yeah, it should go alright here, and then I'm gonna build like 3 or 4 level airfield, and I'm gonna try to control all of Japan. It's gonna be our chance of defeating them. It's gonna be very difficult, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to play a lot. This is a massive mission. Look at this, we're in 1950 and we're still fighting here. Struggling to defeat the Axis forces. So another harbor defenses, that's something here. Victoria Brigade, also there. LVT Battalion, well, we're gonna send them here, of course. The harbor defense there. There's too many harbor defenses. This Marokkan's right here. Recognize division in Marokkan's, that's alright, so we're just gonna have a little bit more divisions assigned. There's also the heavy armor battalion, 4,000 men. A lot of type of units. So I told the Allies they should focus on invading Italy because I think that Italy is the one that is gonna perish very soon. So we also managed to advance here. Now, all of you should just be assigned right there. And you should just move. Oh shit! What the fuck happened here, you red motherfucker, piece of shit. How can we just, how can we unassign them? Because look at this motherfucking piece of shit. Against Italy is just... Actually, wait a minute, we could, when we know divisions, 4 divisions, go ahead. Encircle that, motherfuckers. This motherfucker Italian bullshit have increased so quickly. Why don't we send this guy also here? And guard all that area. Wait a minute. We could actually advance farther on here if we can attack there, for example. Yeah, 69. The British will be behind our backs. It also seemed that we got a marvelous advancement force here. This is really good. Are you able to attack? Not yet. Gonna have to wait, and these guys also have. Gonna need some time to arrive and take this Japanese island. And from here, if it's gonna work, gonna attack this island. Oh, look at them! There are some Chinese divisions there. I hope this shouldn't be a problem to take them on already. This really shouldn't be a problem. Alright, basically, should have taken a port. You just go directly there and take them out. And you go there first. So the Allies will try to invade Italy now. Now this is what's going on here. Yeah, the Axis forces are still posing a threat, but the Turks are still able to defend their territory, and this is fantastic. Oh, the Japanese are losing actually more territory. So we're gonna have to focus on this invasion in Europe. Oh shit, we took it. Oh, that's fantastic, okay. Now, just gonna have to move and take them out. I just want to unassign them. And actually, not all of them have to move. That's why 3 Marines should stay there, and the others will have to move and pick out those Chinese units. So this is really fantastic. Okay, let's just build some airfields here. Level 3. Of course, it's gonna take a lot of time and we're gonna be able to build this. In parallel, something like that. Anyway, here it worked, and this is really fantastic, marvelous. We're gonna take another Japanese island, and we're gonna try to invade them from the northern. Meaning from here. What about here? Yeah, we got a massive power here. Oh my god, we have sunk so many Japanese troops. So we're able to launch another front line in here. So let's just do it right now. We've got plenty of divisions, I think 12 divisions. And once it's gonna work, we're gonna have to send either Maurice Rose, or actually, I'm thinking of sending one of these guys. I'm not sure which one of them, but one of them. So here we got plenty of other divisions attacking the Italians, and we're still doing a great job here. I just have the feeling that Patton is gonna be a marvelous general very soon, but we shall see about that. Like I said, we're gonna send this guy, and we're gonna also send another guy, this one here, because he's not doing nothing anyway. What about this one? He's defending here just in case that they will break. Doesn't seem that the Germans will break though. The British are attacking, but it's completely useless, although the Bulgarians are also having more incredible casualties. The Japanese have lost 5 million. And we have lost 19, they have 15. The Japanese have lost, German right 4.5 million. The Japanese 5.4. Yeah, this is a massive loss. Italy 2.77. Oh my god, we took it. Wait a minute. This thing is moving too fast. Okay, let's see. Once this is gonna be over, we're just gonna have to advance all over the front line. Come on, hurry up. So let's just go and take this. With this, guys, you go and take that territory there. And what else do we have? This tirailleur should just move forward in there. In this way, we're gonna secure the front line here. Now, of course, thousands of divisions will arrive very soon, so we're gonna have to be very careful. We should also try to cross here, maybe. If we're gonna make it, it's gonna be great. Now, of course, the Axis force will send thousands of their divisions from all over the Empire to defend, including from here, I think. Try to defend here where we managed to invade. Because this is indeed looking great. And we got another invasion that I think should work without any trouble right here. This territory would be secured by this guy because he has a lot of divisions, so it shouldn't be a problem. A few other battles around here that are unimportant. Okay, what about here? Let's see. Okay, so since the Turks have launched a massive counterattack and will wipe out a lot of Axis forces, I think. This is what we will do here. This is the most important stuff. Here comes the Brazilian, but I'm not sure where they're going to. Yeah, the Italians to try to break us out. If we're gonna take this port, it's gonna be fantastic. Okay, what about this guy? What is he doing? So here's looking better. It's good. They're sending troops from there, but we're still being able to completely wipe them out. We're also gonna lose a little bit of supplies because of this massive offensive. But frankly, it completely doesn't matter. Once we're advancing against the Axis, this is gonna matter. This is gonna be the most important. So Italians are sending a lot of troops now. Really a lot of troops, but most of them are not ready, to say the least. If you're gonna take this port, it's gonna be a massive thing. And actually, see, we're gonna do it, because we've got one of the best troops available. Good, those Marines I hope should stay there. Now we're gonna take these two territories, so I think it's time for us to send another army. We have here 17 divisions, but this is a nice front line that I would like to open. And we're gonna have to send, because this is occupied territory, this army from America. What are these guys? They're moving so slowly. They're not, they're on side. Okay, doesn't matter. Yeah, so let's do this. Let's send this guy. Should arrive as quickly as possible. Seventeen divisions there, and no divisions here, really. However, it's okay with me. Offensive line. Oh, I have no idea, actually. Towards the Russians, maybe? No. Because no one held the Russians. This area. Alright, that's good. So we're gonna wait for this guy to arrive, and we gotta send... These guys are here. Garrison. You guys gonna have to garrison Sicily and Northern Africa. Not all of Northern Africa, of course, just that region. That's alright. It's your mission now. This guy is not going to be able to launch that offensive there. What are we going to be able to do here? Yeah, it seems that we're going to be able to advance here a lot. It seems that more and more Allied troops are advancing against us. Let's see how this is going to work, because this is the most important stuff. What's going on here? Oh, that's very good. Wait a minute. Ah, shit, they're counterattacking. So come on, it should be over now. Oh, how much they gotta resist, man? They are completely wiped out. There's also terrain. It's incredible how much they are fighting against the mighty army of America. One tiny Italian division, how much does it resist? Oh, wait a minute. Just go direct. Ah, you stupid motherfucker. Just go directly there. This is what I wanted to tell you. I think that some Allied troops will immediately arrive here, which is fantastic. Okay, try to break in there, if you can. Who's justifying? USSR? Soviet Union is justifying gas kingdom of Greece, really? Construction engineer. They're just justifying like morons. Okay, so the Axis forces are completely encircled here. They have plenty of divisions that will perish. What are we doing here? We managed to keep advancing, which is great. Let's just move forward. It seems that the Axis forces are about to be wiped out. This is going to happen very fast. In fact, let's just launch the offensive right now. With everything we got. Right, thousands of troops are arriving here. I think I have to be careful. This is of course going to be a massive offensive, but I said we're just going to have to be careful here because they may not work that easily. There are too many forces that are arriving here. Soon we're going to have to be able to retreat with these guys and perhaps, for example, be able to launch an invasion in here in Norway. Would also be a possibility, but I'm not quite sure. In Normandy, I think we can't forget about this. Or we could launch an offensive here in Rome. Because if we're going to do this, this is a better idea. We're going to force Italy to surrender for good. For sure. And for good. And then of course we're going to have to fight the USSR. This is going to be another story. But I still think we're going to make it, though. I know that the USSR has 1 million divisions, but we'll see what's going to happen, because, I mean, take a look at this. Take a look at this. They got 1 million men, let's say 2 million. Thousands of divisions they're going to have to support, and they have expanded draft and 1845 bracket. So it's not an easy stuff for them. Our army should be much better than theirs. In fact, let's see if we can change something here. Extensive officer training. Fortunately not. What about here? 1835. No, this is much better. We got, anyway, a lot of manpower, I have to say. Of course, we're still recruiting some units, but we also got a lot of divisions waiting to be deployed, to say the least. Right, so a lot of divisions are approaching here. This is another front line that we have just opened. We can also move forward, which is of course great, and thousands of other reinforcements are arriving right now, as you can see. This is going to be another front line against the Axis forces. The Axis forces will have to fight, and of course it's going to be very difficult for them. Here they're going to lose very soon a huge army. They got 27 divisions they're going to lose here. This is incredible. Well, I said that they are trying to move forward. Yeah, they can lose their entire army. I'm pretty sure about that. That's great. Oh, look at our offensive here. General Patton is advancing in the soft belly of Europe. Just as Churchill used to say. Anyway, I'm gonna split the video here, and I'm gonna end the recording here, continuing next time. Who's this guy? Yeah, he's gonna move forward. So, thank you very much for watching, guys, and until next time, bye-bye.